Just a meeting, we're just talking, discussing, pretty much anyone in here. I want to know y'all problems in Wake Up Now. What problems have you been having as far as getting people to want to sign up to your business? And how did you actually try to fix it? Failure or win, it doesn't really matter. Anyone? Sure, let's go.
I guess one particular problem I've been having is just that it feels like I'm targeting the wrong type of people because all the people that I approach about it, it's like I have flyers made up and you know, like with the different links to go to check out your videos and everything. So you got people, they be like, oh, okay. So you check them later, it's like, no, I ain't check out the video yet. Or just one person in particular, I was telling them about Wake Up Now, and then they were talking to somebody else about it, and that particular person, they didn't like the way they were talking to them about it. So when I was talking about it, I was like, nah, I don't want to do that, whatever. So I was just wanting to know, when you're trying to get people, because I'm anticipating getting my signups and everything. So like one meeting I talked to you, you was like, hey, you know, just talk about life. Don't try to solicit the people offhand. But I'm like, shh, I need some signups. Like now, I'm just enthusiastic like that. So I'm just trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what's the best technique in so far as trying to, like trying to be cool, but at the same time still trying to bring them in.
Yeah.
Okay. I get exactly where you at right now, man. It's just one of those situations where, you know, if certain people start to think, okay, at the end of the month, if I don't have this quota met, then I'm going to have to pay or whatever the situation. If you sit back and really think about, you know, how basic this is, just sharing your experience, then it stops becoming so difficult. Like, if you're trying to hurry up and get this person before this day, when you're talking to somebody, they feel the pressure. You know, like when I go, like the example that we was just doing this the other day is kind of crazy, but me, Brandon, who else? Joe was there as well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We were playing rock paper scissors with people, and we the example, the situation we came up with on the spot was Brandon is a professional rock paper scissors player, and he traveled all over the world playing rock paper scissors with people, and he get paid for that professionally. Now that sounds ridiculous, I know, but we was just trying to show the simplicity of connecting with people. And we was at Hooters when we came up with this crazy scenario, and I had the camera that Matt is holding right now, so it almost seemed as if we were doing something serious. So he told her, look, I'm a professional rock, paper, scissors player, that's what I do, blah, blah, blah. And of course he was serious, you know, we was trying not to laugh. And she was like, no you ain't, whatever, I don't want to hear that. And I said, seriously, he is. You know, you want to try playing rock, paper, scissors. So we had her at her job.
He went to Tron.
Huh?
Trying.
Oh, yeah. So we had her at her job playing rock, paper, scissors with Brandon. After she finished playing, are you serious? He really did beat me. She ran away, went to go get another waitress and said, try him, he's a professional. And she was playing rock, paper, scissors with Brandon as well. After we finished playing rock, paper, scissors with him, as crazy as that sound, he took their Instagrams down and we connected with them. Now, being that we connected with them the way we did is totally irrelevant to Wake Up Now. That got nothing to do with Wake Up Now, but we set it up to where she still don't know what he do, and we got some type of connection. So if he decided to hit her up and have a real, genuine conversation with her, he just built a certain relationship that she not gonna forget.
I just told you what we do for a living. World, you already know what I do. I'm a professional paper scissors rock player. So me and her are tied up. This is the final round.
Two for three.
2 for 3.
She's really a champ.
I beat her. Just let you know, I beat her already in this paper scissors rock.
No, that was a practice.
That was practice. Okay, well this is the final round.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. Paper scissors rock. Paper scissors rock. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. World class champion.
World champ.
I'm the man.
But runner up though.
Runner up. She came second place.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add you on Instagram now.
That's my prize.
Yep.
Follow on Instagram.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
His Instagram name is I Always Pick Rock.
Really?
No, it's not.
It's Maya Business.
Maya Business.
You have your own business?
I do.
What do you do?
It's kind of a twist to it because I actually have a business, but it's really like my business. But it's Maya Business. I have my own eyelash line. Rock, shit.
No shit. We're gonna take this off.
Paper, scissors, do it like that.
Are you ready?
Alright, which one gotta do?
You don't mind? Do you mind?
Okay. I just beat her. So she brought her friend to try to beat me at my profession. Because everyone knows I'm professional. Paper, scissors, rock. I've done this all around the world in Germany, Italy. Just got back from Dubai, my entourage here. Got Shaquille and Frostman behind the camera, my manager.
Yeah, man, you already know.
We're gonna do the best 2 out of 3. Let's go.
She's runner up. You did better than some professionals.
Yeah, you did.
Time all set. Ready? Set.
You got that one, man.
That's one round. Congratulations.
Actually, that would have been a millisecond off.
We're not gonna do professional.
She was off with the time.
She was off. So we're gonna let it count? We're gonna let it count?
I don't know, man. You're the champ, bro.
We're playing by the rules. We're playing by the rules.
Does it count, Chase?
You count, that's over.
Does it count, Chase? It doesn't count? Okay.
Did it count?
They count the rules. The rules are rules.
This is 10.
You got, it's very regulated.
See, right now you're in a business to qualify people, and that's all you're trying to do is qualify every single person on your team. Once you get a mentality where you don't need everybody, you can close so many more people because now you're not thirsty for the sign. You're giving off the energy that you need these people. That's all you're giving off, and they can feel that. And you probably don't realize you're giving off their energy. So now you're wondering, why aren't they signing up with me? Don't think about the membership fee. Just think about where you're going to take your business, regardless of how long it's going to take you. Just know you're going to get there, and you can now you can start disqualifying people. Are you worth being on my team? I'm not going to just let anyone on my team. And like Cavario, like me and Cavario was talking about Shaquille, have a discussion about Wickham Now without mentioning Wickham Now once. And Cavario, you can kind of talk about that a little bit. He does a lot.
I mean, the whole approach, man, is to, one, you really are trying to find out what this person is actually qualified to be an asset to your team, first and foremost. You can't think of people as $100 because it's obvious about more than $100, right? You're thinking about a long-term relationship that's going to be conducive to a positive flow of continuing, income, right? So you approach a person and you're really trying to feel them out for whether or not they're interested in having a secure financial future. You don't have to talk to them about Wake Up Now because you're not selling them anything. You're presenting them with an opportunity. So if you're going to present with an opportunity, you have to first make a determination about whether they are prepared for an opportunity or even worthy of an opportunity. And what is it that makes you enthusiastic? You expressed enthusiasm a moment ago. What makes you enthusiastic about this opportunity?
Well, it's just, like you say, being able to have a residual income. You know what I'm saying? I have my own little business and everything like that, but I also understand that if you're having just one source of income, anything can happen in this particular business where it's more or less like a job because I'm working, you know what I'm saying, because I'm the one that's putting in all the efforts to make this business work. So any of the efforts
that's not working,
right.
I already told you this.
So now if you had something else, you know what I'm saying, kind of back you up, it's sort of like now, you know what I'm saying, now you have more time to devote to any other thing else that, you know what I'm saying, or you have more time to invest in the business that you have, to whereas you're not putting in all the energy yourself. Now you can, now you have some other type of income where you can pay off all your bills and then invest in that business to make it grow bigger and all that kind of thing.
All right, so you just went into an explanation, kind of almost a pitch kind of thing just now. You didn't say Wake Up Now one time just now. You just spoke about an opportunity, and I asked you what made you enthusiastic about this opportunity. You're telling me that when you realized that this was a situation that could actually provide you with not just the resources, but free you up as it provides with resources, to do something with the resources that would be helpful for you in the other endeavors. If you find people who can appreciate that, then it won't be difficult for you to help them understand this opportunity and bring them on board. That's who you want to bring aboard. Infect people with your enthusiasm. Tell them about your feelings about this opportunity and about how it is helpful to you, and you're sharing your consumer experience. I mean, that's what you're doing. You are a distributor for this company. You're an independent business owner. You know that your business is distribution. It's the distribution of your consumer experience. You have to understand what it is that you're doing with this opportunity. If you don't, then you'll be like the person that infected the person with the misunderstanding before you got to them. You know, you'll be telling them something that they're not able to relate to, and then they've already made a decision about something they don't even know anything about. You know, you want a person that has been already introduced to it, however they've been introduced to it. You want them to be like, you know, somebody told me about this before, man, but they didn't make this much sense before, man. Yeah. I want to deal with you. I've gotten that several times. I love when people say they heard about it before, you know, but I'll know that they heard about it before when they say, I've heard about it before, or is this wake up now? Because I won't say wake up now at all. I won't say wake up now at all. I'll just tell them that I'm dealing with this new business, man, and it's really giving me some opportunities to fulfill some desires that I've had to, you know, infuse some new income into my life, my overall situation. You know, most people that know me know I'm a publisher, they know I'm a writer, know I'm a journalist, know I'm an editor, they know I do these things. So they understand that I invest a lot of time and energy into my businesses, into my endeavors. So for me to be able to go into another business, I'm only one person. How many more businesses can I handle? So that makes them curious. But I won't say what it is. This other business is just letting me really free up myself, free my time up, man, and still it's generating money for me, and it's feeding my situation financially so that my other endeavors can flourish. And I'll keep on referring to how good it is and how conducive it is to my positive cash flow. Until they say, man, what is it? What is this business you're talking about? And I never, ever said, you have to fuel their enthusiasm. You have to pique their interest, you know? And that's really what it is. But you're not selling anything. You have to get it in your mind. You're not selling anything.
When you're trying to sell something, automatically you come out, this is an opportunity, their guard is up. Yep. But if you have a conversation with someone like him, like he's doing people, their guard is let down and they're going to get all the information without any type of negativity. But when you got to do this and you're so thirsty for the sign, they're going to be like, okay, I'm listening, but all you're doing is talking to a brick wall.
Yeah, right? You see those crossed arms? When you see those crossed arms,
it's a brick wall.
Back up on crossed arms.
Right now, you got to think about long term, man. All you're doing is talking to someone and you want that sound right now. It's going to come off like you want that sound right now and you need them. No, they need me. You can't join, you got to qualify to be on my team. People want to join my team every day, but if you sound crazy, you're not going to be on my team because this is my business. And you got to start realizing this is your business. Right now, you have a business. Would you let anyone just work for you? No. So why would you let anyone in your Wake Up Now business?
You got to treat it like a business. And once you develop the mindset that, hey, this is really a business, you start to approach it differently. And that's what a lot of people don't. They don't view it in the appropriate manner. If you treat it like it's just one of those sign-up thingies, then it's going to pay you like one of them sign-up thingies. You find an opportunity like this nowhere, and I hope everybody in here know that. That's the reason why you signed up. So with that being said, if you really treat it that way, and you give that vibe off when you talking to people, it'll be a completely different conversation. You know, the $100 fee that you got to pay month to month, that's minimum considering what we have to offer. So trying to meet a certain deadline, trying to meet a certain quota, I'm not saying don't have goals, but don't try to treat it like if I don't make this,
don't let your goal be free.
Right.
In a month. Like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't, nah. You can't dedicate $100 a month, even $300 a month to your life every month, and that's why you're in that situation now.
Right. True enough.
Any more? Let's go move on though. Any more questions? Anything else that anyone's had like a problem with as far as pretty much just getting this business started, or anything that's worked for y'all? I know a lot of people have been successful. Like, what about you, man? You quiet? I know your team, both of y'all, man. What's worked for y'all? I know y'all killing it right now.
Well, we've been passing out flyers and going out and actually talking to people one-on-one, like y'all said, having a conversation, trying to build a relationship with people. I even had a conversation with somebody today. Just telling him about some of the benefits, and he said, "Oh, you must be in Wake Up Now." And like he said, just have a relationship, trying to build a relationship with him, and that's been working for me. Passing out flyers, posting on Facebook, the right things to post. Don't just say, "Hey, you want to make $600." You know, tell a little bit about the benefits, tell them how you like it, and be a product of the product, like Shaq said before.
Okay, that's dope stuff, and he said something that's very important, and I really want to co-sign what he was saying. He said he was going out passing out flyers. Now I'm not saying everybody, hey, go get some flyers and pass them out, because that may not be your cup of tea, but I do want to stress this, because this is something that I don't really see many people doing. Leaving statuses, marketing yourself on Facebook, that's cool. Hiding behind a computer will not be enough to build a business. Now I know you see me, Tech, a lot of Greg, a whole bunch of people posting excellent statuses and get a lot of shares and get a lot of likes, and that may make you think, they must be getting a lot of signups from these statuses, so let me leave a lot of statuses too. If you're not hitting the ground, if you're not out here connecting with people, people is not going to fall all over you to sign up with you. So you really, really have to get out here. Like we canceled a few meetings last past week or so, and people were dying, literally dying. Like, yo, if you cancel one more meeting, like I was getting blown up. Y'all don't understand, but it's a good and bad thing at the same time. It's good that you know everybody want productivity going on, but it's bad that everybody is so dependent on me. At the end of the day, everybody is independent business owners here. And you know what? At the end of the day, if you don't take control of your business, then how do you expect it to really pay you like my business do? Like people want to be like, wait till I get to your level. I'm going to hit that rank. I'm going to hit that rank.
Right way.
But nobody want to take action. Nobody want to take control of their business. Nobody want to be good.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be that guy. Nobody set up conference calls for their teams. Nobody set their own team meetings. That's necessary. Like I got a lot of downlines that got uplines that's very productive, but they're not connected with them. That's very problematic, guys. Y'all have to take complete control of your business. If you open up a business today, you should know every aspect of it, or have some type of system where you know what's going on in your business. So, I mean, just hiding behind Facebook ain't gonna do it.
I'm sure it stuck out for me. When he said he builds a relationship. That was what you were doing wrong, as far as y'all both passing out flyers, but you weren't trying to get a relationship. You just wanted to sign it. He was building a relationship. Sometimes you know you're not gonna get someone right then and there, but you can build that relationship when they're gonna sign up with you in the long run. And you want to get someone when they're ready.
Right.
You don't want to force someone, because you force them when they're not ready. They're not going to do what they want to do in the first place, and they're not going to be productive because you force them into this opportunity. Get people when they're ready. Just build that relationship with people. Talk to people. You're going to realize how many good people there are in the world, and how many people that you're missing out on because you didn't want to establish that relationship with them. And that really stuck out with me. That's what ranking you, like an F3. You hit that in like a month, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. And it only takes 3 guys. That's all. It takes 3. A lot of people, I'm going to teach y'all something. Like the PS3 system, the peak interest, share video, 3-way call, a lot of y'all do that, right? A lot of y'all mess up on that second step. A lot of y'all mess up on the first, peak interest, because y'all don't know how to force a lead. When I say force a lead, mean that if you got long stats talking about every single benefit, $600 to $114 a month, blah, 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 why would anyone want to inbox you? You told them everything. There's no point. What's the point in I force people to inbox me because they have no idea, like he said, what I do. So I'm forcing you to want to know what I do. I mean, yeah, man, my team's winning. Let's get it. You know, everyone. You know, you can talk about money as far as your team base. Like, man, yeah, man, my whole team winning, man. I can't wait to payday. It's something simple. Not want to make $600 a month. I mean, I just set 3 people out, save 20% off an AT&T bill. Just talk about different things that you've done to where they're going to want to know how did you do that, because they're going to want to be a part of whatever culture you got. And then after you get that interest, you got to share a video. Now the problem with people who can actually peak interest, they might not know how to share a video because they share the same video for every single person. But every individual is different. I'm going to teach y'all some colors. Blue is fun. That's a fun personality, meaning that they don't care anything about all the details. They don't want to know how much work they got. They just want to know how can they party more without going to work. So I would show them Keon and Chan's video because they are going on vacation. They're telling about the waking opportunity. They're more just having fun. It's like this crazy culture. But someone who's green, that means they're real analytical. They want to know all the details. They're not going to want to watch no person partying and driving and stunting on people. That does not interest them. They want to know all the details. How can we get it? And how can those are the people you want on your team also. but you can't show them their own video. So you want to show them a presentation type of video, like Branden Boyd or Key Amber or Daryl YG's video. And then we have the red. That's me. The money motivated, the driven. Let's get it. I don't need a detailed video. I don't need this for fun video. I just need give me all the facts to the point, really quick. I made a 7-minute video called Branden Explains Wake Up Now in 7 minutes. I explained in 7 minutes. It's enough for some. I made it because I know what I like. So if you see a personality like me, you'll show them that video. But you're gonna show someone who needs details, someone who wants to party that video. You show someone who's like money motivated, who's just driven already. Let's get it. I want to know how I got it. In 7 minutes, okay, I got it, let's go. I'll learn as I go. Because people like me, we don't want to know about these. We're gonna learn as we go. And then we got the yellows. The yellows are they're relationship type of people. They don't care about money. They care about how they can network with people and get to know people and how they can help others. So you can show people like like maybe not the presentation video, the detailed video, but like something that's like Wake Up Now's presentation video, which shows all the things. Then you have to talk to these people. Talk about how you'll be able to help people with these benefits. Talk about how you help put money in these people's pockets. Talk about the culture you've been around people like, man, I've been more happy in this company because I've been around people who are like-minded. And I'm building like relationships with people, and I've been able to help people who has a father, like a father figure whose child has cancer, and now his story has driven him to wake up now and do this, and just talk about different people's whys. Your why is going to get a yellow person to join, not the presentation. This is going to get them interested and wanting to know more on how it's changed people's lives. So you got to know who you're talking to people when you're showing people these videos. If you can't show the same person in every single video, you got to know how to talk to people. It's going to take time. Like if it's a business that you want to succeed in, then you're going to willing to actually grow in this business. And this is something you can't just learn overnight. You got to do this. But at the end of the day, is it worth it? And when someone tells you no, if your why is stronger than someone's no, you're going to never quit this company. Ain't no one going to tell me I can't do this in this company. Ain't no one going to tell me why I shouldn't do this. Because I know exactly that this business works because we've seen it. I know why I want it to work. I don't care if you want to party, you don't want to work, you got a child, you got something. People with children should be the richest people in this room because your why is stronger than anyone else's. You want to bury your child's life. At least I hope that's why your why is. At least one of the whys. So create that why. The reason people join me in Shaquille, we do these presentations, but everyone doesn't seem as interested until we get into our why. And then everyone's like, yeah, they're ready to go. They start smiling and all that good stuff, and that's what makes them join. But you can't skip that. You can't skip anything. You got to educate these people. Then you got to talk about the benefits, but don't talk about the money. You're talking about the benefits. We're talking about the benefits and all that stuff. Then you can talk about the culture, and then you can talk about you can make money in this too. Talk about you can talk about the money aspect and the team build and your why. Why do you do the business? Why? Because the benefits help you. Maybe why? Because you need the money. Why? Because this makes sense. Whatever your why is. I don't know what your why is. Everyone has their own why. That's what makes everyone different. And when you find those people you can connect with, they'll never leave your business. And another thing, I got another thing to talk about. This is not a sign-up game, this is a duplication game. When you get 3 people, you should not inbox me and ask me, what do I do next? You know what you do next. You coach those people. You come in as a player, and then you leave as a coach. Meaning that now you got those 3 people, your focus is not to get 9 more people. Your focus is to help those 3 get their 3. And you create that, think about it. If you get 12 people by yourself and you ain't coach none of them, what is 12 going to do? It's not going to duplicate. If you get 3 people and you teach them to do the same thing, it's going to turn to 12 anyway. Only difference is those people are going to train those people because you taught them that way, and that's going to duplicate to 24, to 50, to 100, and that's how you pop ranks. You don't pop ranks for signing up a lot of people. You pop ranks for coaching the right people, quality people. Sometimes people are going to quit, but you got to have the mentality where they won't qualify to be on my team if you did your job, your due diligence. If someone quit and you wasn't there for them, you can only blame yourself. But if they quit, you did everything you could, you can blame them and say they weren't qualified for this business, it's cool. And after the week, I'm gonna go into some more training later on about how to build your GV. But anyone got any more questions? Like anything they might have done for their business?
I was just gonna add something to that, right? Like I know, when I'm talking to my team, like I know I only been in a month and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
But I be breaking it down. Like to me, a sales presentation is clarify, verify, testify, get them to buy, right? So it's like when you run through those 4 steps, you're not going to leave no stone unturned. But I don't think that's what somebody needs to do. It's clarify, verify, testify, get them to buy. But when you are dealing with a new WUN member, I don't tell my team to do no talking. I tell them to look up explain, I tell them to look up inform, and then ball it up and throw it in the trash. And then look up the word intrigue, because this is seduction. What's the purpose of lingerie? To cover up the good parts. You don't show them everything right away. If you show them everything right away, this is no longer sexy, this is now sort of slutty, right? So my whole point is that this isn't a one-night stand, this is an engagement. Everybody that's on my team told me no at least 3 or 4 times. So it's like if you're going into it and you just think they're gonna tell you and they're just gonna come up to you and be like, oh yeah, man, run it. 9 times out of 10, like Salon was just not talking about, that's the person that's gonna quit the quickest. You know what I mean? Easy come, easy go. And this is a cop and blow game. What you want to deal with is people that understand, but first you got to make them understand it. Like, see, it doesn't matter. This is just a vehicle. The lady that works at Victoria's Secret do not love Miss Vicky. It's just a vehicle for her to get to some food because she likes to eat. She heard if she eats, she'll continue to be able to breathe. And the same thing with this. Our whole thing is that we're just pushing the vehicle. What do they want to know from you as a member? They just want to know you a good driver. Once you can show them you a good driver and that you going somewhere where you could drop them off on the way, they all in. But you do not want to be explaining nothing. You don't want to be informing nobody. And I get that I'm new, but that Shaquille said something to me. I think Branden said it too. They're like, yo, Hazi, you can obviously close people on your own, but you never miss a meeting. That's because, and I've tried to share this with my team, and then if God is good, they'll understand one day, right? I am not telling y'all to get somebody else on the phone because I'm better than you at explaining it, or that I know how to do it on a different level. I'm telling you to get somebody else on the phone because if you don't, they're gonna think they gotta do it by themselves. It's a subconscious thing you're dealing with. If you do it all by yourself, they're gonna be like, oh, but that's Kim. She's a real estate. You're supposed to be that's Kabak, but I can't do. Nah, you gotta pull somebody in, and maybe it's better if they worse than you, because now it's clicking for them. They're like, oh, damn, they a unit, okay. So that's all.
And that's this game is all psychological. Like you were saying, like I said, the PS3 system. I forgot the last part. It's the peak interest, show a video.
Three-way call.
Three-way call. Three-way call is not. It is for the close. I'm not sure if you're a good closer or not, but if you're a good closer, regardless, it's psychological. It's going to show that, hey, I don't have to talk on the phone. All I got to just point them in the right direction.
Right.
That's all you got. If you can show them that, but hey, this is all you got to do is point them in the right direction. Just get their interest, show them the video, and point them in the right direction. And then they're going to be like, oh, that's all I got to do? That's simple. But if you're doing all the talking, they're like this, okay, I got my answer, but I can't remember all that myself. I'm not interested. Or I'm thinking about it. You never hear from him again.
I think a good example of what he's talking about is when me and Branden first started. A lot of people don't really know this, but we didn't have leaders or people we can three-way call or have income proof and all of that. It was just me and him with this idea. And one of the things we used to do was we used to jump on Facebook, like cause I made it to F4 on Facebook, like. And he made it was F5, F6 online.
F7.
And yeah, he was crazy. But one of the things we used to do was I would be conversing with somebody or somebody would inbox me, and I even though I knew how to explain it because we came up with the explanation together, I would praise Branden and put him in the chat with me and say, yo, this dude right here has been killing it, whatever. He probably got 4 or 5 more signups than I do. This is the beginning. So I just praised him, and he get in the chat, and he started explaining it the same exact way. I mean, I promise we had a copy and paste script. We had a copy and paste script. So it was just like pasting it, and then like it got so dramatic where he would actually paste pieces of it so it don't seem like he's copying and pasting. Like I'm just like, okay, I know it's about to come next. And they didn't know that. They thinking we really having this conversation with them. And then Branden, my upline, used to praise me and put me in the chat with him.
Yeah.
Yo, this dude right here been killing it. Yo, he the one who told me about it. Check him out.
And let me tell him what happened after we did that. We didn't know what it was doing. We really didn't.
We didn't know. We
were just doing it because we just hey, it seemed like a good idea. Right? I mean, guess what? The people we got on did the same thing. Yeah. That's all. We didn't even tell them to do it. They just said, hey, I got someone in the chat. And go in the chat. They praised us. And we just kept doing that. We blew ranks all the way up to like F6, F7.
Well, he got all the way there. I got the Founder 4. I had to get off.
You got the Founder 5. You got the Founder 5.
No. Diamond got us me the Founder 5.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
that's when we started the meeting.
Yeah. So I didn't do it all on Facebook, guys. Far from it. But that's just one of those things. Like we put more thought in it than just leaving a status. We had strategy. I know people look at what we do. Hey, they leaving statuses. And they try to. They just look at what we do. They don't know everything we do, but I'm telling you, there's no shortcut. This business is not going to fall in your lap. You have to get out here and do it. I don't know why I keep stressing this, but I feel like it needs to be stressed because people think that I'm in it. I'm leaving statuses, work, and that's not what's going. I seen these guys right here killing it. ranking up, like I know they're gonna hit rank soon. But every time I hang around, I see him on the phone. I see him online. I see him talking to this person when we go out. Hey, this guy right here, I'm gonna introduce you to him. He do this, he do that, he do that. Every time I'm with him, it's just not one thing. They trying to do business, and that's the reason why they ranking up. That's the reason why they ranking up. So I mean, if you want to rank up, I mean,
But you want to make money now or later?
Right. I mean, because that's what it all comes down to. I mean, half of you guys are meeting for the first time. I mean, we probably chatted, we probably did this, but it haven't been one of those things like, yo, this is what I got going on. Can you come through? Can we do this? You didn't make it to the boat now? You didn't do that? You didn't do that? I mean, you missing out on your business because we providing resources.
And it's a bunch of ways that you're missing out, right? Because what y'all gotta remember about this company that we've joined is that you max out at only 3 people. So if you don't do this in no other job you've ever had in your life, or like you want to be polying with the people above you because they in position to help you. They already got their 3 people. So you want to be making all the friends you can because that's who can help you out. Because you never know when they're gonna have an extra person that just want to shout you out. If that's your upline, you don't just use a person that sponsored you. You use your whole upline.
Powerful stuff, guys. Stop being lazy.
I got another one. Consistency. 1 minute y'all in the business, the next minute you got baby mama drama, or someone you mad, you're showing it all on Facebook in front of your friends. You want to know? When I was in Wake Up Now, I was going through some things, but no one knew. No one knew. All they know is Brandon's the man. I came from another company into Wake Up Now. I did horrible in that company. But everyone joined me Wake Up Now because they thought that I was the man in that company. I didn't have to claim any kind of income. They assumed what they wanted to assume. Right. Because I was consistent in everything I did. I was always speaking success. I was always happy. I was always shouting my team out. I made my team more important than me. And I always talk about, man, you're not successful unless your team is successful. They made them want to be a part of my team.
It's not really hard. Like, we're not trying to pitch you guys and make you guys feel like, hey, keep doing this, keep doing it, never quit, never quit. No, make profit. Make money. Progress. It's not really that. It's not far. And it's not one of those opportunities where I gotta keep giving you a motivational speech and hope you stay so I can keep making money off you. I'm trying to tell you to go make money.
Get your team paid.
You can change the results you're getting in the moment's notice. He did it in 30 days. He did it in a week. I mean, come on. This is not one of those things where I gotta keep fueling you and hope you keep going. No, I'm telling you, get paid and then get your team paid.
No, we don't look to motivate people. We look for motivated people.
Not at all. I'm not here to motivate you. Motivation is like makeup. You gotta keep reapplying it. And I'm not trying to motivate nobody. Hopefully you came here motivated and you come here to get educated.
Okay. And that's y'all actually doing a good job. The fact that y'all here says a lot.
Right.
And that says a lot. And I'm really happy that everyone's here because I really want to see everyone win this company. Because our success story is already praying into history. Y'all success stories is what's gonna make us all rank up together because now we got multiple people making money. Get your team paid. When you get someone into this business, be there for them. Make sure they're gonna get their 3. If you get someone that 3 in that first week, that's gonna make them want to appreciate you forever. And then teach them to do the same thing. And now you hit F3. It's that simple. Right now, you get someone if you do your own home events, and you say we're gonna have it 3 times a week. I don't care if no one shows up. Either it's just your team like this, and say all of y'all right now next week. We got the same time at 8 o'clock. Bring 2 or 3 people. What's gonna happen? If all of y'all bring 2 or 3 people, you know how many people our team gonna grow up? And then we're gonna tell y'all team do the same thing. Diamond. See, the first time we did the home event, she brought 10 people. We told them, they came in skeptical, came out motivated, and we told them to do the same thing. And she hit like 100 people in like 1 month or 2 months. That quick. Easy, man. This is so easy. When you overcomplicate it for your team's gonna grow complicated. When you keep it simple, your team's gonna keep it simple. That's all you gotta do. This thing is hard. It's not hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's simple. But if you don't stay consistent, you're not there for your team. You treat it as a sign-up game instead of a duplication game, because it is a game, but I treat it as a duplication game. I want to see how much can I get my team to duplicate what I just did. That's success.
Right, and you know what, I don't think y'all understand how crazy this opportunity is. I was like, well now it was only like 10 people. Like 10 people short of F7. It's like five extra grand.
Yeah.
I was 10 people short of F7 last month, and I still made a video, excited as I don't know what, like, yo, my team just ranked up. I got a few members on my team ranked up, yo, they killing it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not no fool. I would have liked to rank up. But that's not the reason why I get up every day and go hard. I go hard so y'all can rank up. You know, me ranking y'all up ranks me up. So my only motivation is to make sure you get it. So that's what it all comes down to, and that's how you gotta treat your team. I know Shaq, he called me earlier, like, yo, my team gonna be wherever this meeting going down. And that's the attitude he got. And that's the attitude everybody should have when it comes to your team. I'm telling you this right now. When you take when your team is your priority, then it changes everything. You know, like sometimes I get up and I don't feel like grinding. You know, I don't feel like I'm lazy today. But then somebody on my team called me that's trying to hit F3 and he hungry. So how can I deny him today? I need to put in work. So at the end of the day, you gotta put it in your head that you're not grinding just for you. Even if you got one person on your team, even if you don't got nobody on your team, you should be grinding for the team anyway. Because when we moving as a unit, I promise you it changes everything. I think the second he started, I gave him a person directly under just because I knew the type of person he was when he signed up. He signed up thinking about the team from the jump. Messaged me talking to him, yo man, I'm on the team. I was in the Bahamas, didn't have a signal. I didn't even have a signal. And he sent me an email saying, hey, I want to join. So I sent him my link. He said, bro, sorry, I'm already signed up, bro. I don't even need it. I'm all good. I'm ready to get it for the team. Let's do this, whatever, whatever. I knew he was going to be a team player. So he got a team under you. I gave him a person. They had a person already from my back office. So he had a team starting off just because of that attitude.
And just to talk about building, this is very important. I know everyone knows about, like, once I get my 3 people, I'm going to help my 3 get their 3. No. No. That's just creating someone a crutch of a lazy person. You never know who your leader is going to be. Talk is talk at the end of the day. So you want to know who your leaders are. So what I do, now I'm teaching people this. You want to get your first 3. And then after that, you're gonna build down, man. Right now, if I got my first 3, I'm going to put one person on that person, one person on that person, one person on that person. Now, once I get that point, I'm going to keep going down. So if those 3 people got their each one person, I'm going to give another person one person. And we're going to keep going down. And what that does is now that you're building completely down, let's say a person quits at the top. It doesn't matter because as long as someone in that team, that leg is producing GV, then you're good. You need 360 GV per leg. Each person produces 90. So that's 4 times 90 is 360. So as long as you have 4 people in that leg, so as long as you're building down, now imagine this. You're building down, you still ain't got a leader. You're building down, you still ain't got a leader. You're building down, you still ain't got a leader. Let's say as you're going down, next thing you know, someone kills it like I see. And 10,000 volume, right? Now 10,000 volume counts for every single person going up. Now some of them go back, you know what, I need to get started. Because they don't need to get built 2 legs. Because you've been building that one leg by going down the entire time. And now you still got that leader. So if everyone up there quit, it's cool. Whatever, because that's my leader. I'm following the GV.
Right, you don't want to create somebody, you don't want to handicap anybody by giving them free business for no reason. You know what I mean? It's not one of those things where you got on and now you're free because you signed up with me. It's one of those things where I'm willing to support you so you can get there. And that's it. You know, if you give somebody their 3, they think they made it. And that's a shame, especially if they're sitting there not doing anything. So the strategy he implemented, it worked wonders in my business. Like me placing one person under somebody, me placing a person on his team, yo, he became an animal. I know it's real. I know I need to get it. Oh, I'm this close to the next rank, he go hard. That's what it's about. Now if I would have just gave him 3 people, I'm free. Okay, that's what's up. And I ain't even do nothing.
And the problem is he didn't even connect with those 3. So now these 3 people have no connection to their upline. And now you didn't even get to help these 3. This time you could have been like this where you help 2 people, but now you just help 1 person. And he doesn't have no connection to them, so now those 2 people feeling lonely, he's feeling lazy, and now your whole team is messed up. But now if you did like this, you motivated multiple people. And the people who aren't motivated aren't the right people to be in your business in the first place. Because the fact that you give them 1, they should be happy to get 1 and want to get their own 2. I've had people tell my business, I don't give you no more, man. I'm good, I'm motivated, this is all I needed. Thank you for the support, let's go.
You got a question?
Oh yeah, so I'm new to this program right now, and pretty much what made me join under my uplines, Diamond and Mitch, and if you know Devon Montgomery.
Oh yeah.
So he's beast. Yeah. So what made me join, at first I was real skeptical about the company, everything like that, and I had to do my math. I knew all the information about it, and people still trying to be joining. But when I met Devon, it was like he explained it better than anybody else. He didn't go with the money. He went with like the benefits, everything like that. So the specific thing he used against me was the Six Flags benefit. But I like going to Six Flags. Okay. So he said pretty much, You go to Six Flags, usually Six Flags tickets cost like $50, and you can bump that down to like $10.
So let me ask you this: did you tell me like going to Six Flags, or he just coincidentally said that?
I told him I like going to Six Flags, and he just jumped right off of that.
Right.
And what came into it, I started doing my own research, stuff like that, and going back to what he said, how you bring in to each meeting, and it just builds up. So the way I started in my own head, say I get 5 personal people I know, and then they go get 5 people they trust, and that's 25. Then that 5 times 25 go to 125. Now 125 times 5 go to 625. Then on and on to 3,000, 15,000. It's just using a simple number like 5, not even using a number like 30 if they go get more and more people. But it takes time to get trusted people.
Yeah, and building a quality team that's the best team you can grow in doing your business. I guarantee people who got a lot of people on their team right now, wish they can go back and just enroll just quality people and just get rid of unqualified people. I guarantee you that you look at your back office like, why did I enroll them?
On that note right there, like when I joined in August, halfway through August pretty much, we was taking off. We was doing bringing people to the Shaq and Branden spot like every other day. And basically, I had got 30 people in 2 weeks. She had got 50 people in 3 weeks. So we hit our ranks first month basically. Second month, we probably doubled that each. Third month, it was just like a motivation game. We had to keep motivating people to stay on it pretty much. And by January, I say probably only a quarter of the people that made it to September was still on it themselves. We didn't have to keep going to them. They just wanted it themselves. And pretty much, I feel the same way he was just saying. Like, I wish I could just get rid of everybody, all the yellows on my team that don't really want it, all the yellows on my team that I gotta keep motivating. I wish I could just get rid of all of them.
You know, motivate people. That's a job.
Yeah. Right.
That's hard work.
And last month, like pretty much, like I said, all those, you see all those yellows in your back office, you like, it kind of discouraged you, but you still got your own self-motivation. But Shaq told me that he had put Hazik on my team in Boston. She took off. She took off, and the crazy thing is, Hazik is like 5 people down in my back office. Nobody above him is active except for her, except for Salam. Like everybody else was the people that needed me to keep motivating them basically. Right. And now they got somebody under them with 10,000 GV. But the thing about Hazik and Cavario, they pretty much, they offset me. So it gave me more motivation because now it's like I gotta catch them.
Right. That's great.
Pretty much you just gotta get people that you don't gotta keep motivating. They should be able to motivate themselves.
They just want it better.
Yeah, I love what you just now said is so powerful, but I know that's a little bit insensitive to people in here that's not quite F3. Because for me, it feels like it's 2 different IBOs. It's an IBO before F3 and then an IBO after F3. The beauty of this company, like everybody, is that it's dumb simple to get to that 600 a month. Like them 12 people you can get in your sleep. If you're not getting them, then it's just something in you. It's just a little small technique thing. Like, trust me, if you don't understand how to drive and you just keep stomping on the brake, the car is not gonna move. It's like how it goes. That's still a functioning vehicle. Everything is still working. You just don't know what the hell you're doing, you know? So understand that the 12 people is dumb easy to get, but once you get past that, it's gonna take some leadership, right? Because it's all about building your wealth. But I just want everybody to understand that, like, we know that it sounds a little insensitive when we talking about disqualifying people, but I promise you, it's not just like cliche. It's not just something that sounds good, because I've noticed that now, when one of my team puts me on the phone with somebody, and it kind of being like an attention whore and whatnot, I just kind of like, I'd be like, hey, well, do your research. It would be a rush if this was a scam. If this was some kind of like scheme, then I would be like, oh, sign up right now, because you know, tomorrow it might hit the newspapers. But since this is traded on the NASDAQ, since the founder is a billionaire who's built 4 other billion-dollar companies, since the president was a millionaire by 23, I feel like those are mentors for me. I feel like this is the kind of company I can stomp with. The other companies are still in business, so what does it become? It just went from a one-night stand to an engagement process. And now I'm not too much tripping if you tell me no right now, because you're going to have to tell me no again tomorrow, and again in like 3 days. And then I'm gonna hit something like Paul Wall join. I'm gonna send you that with a smiley face. 5 days after that, I'm gonna be like, you get that raise yet? You know what I mean? And then eventually you're gonna be like, damn, okay, so what is it again? And then I'm gonna be like, oh man, it's funny you should ask. So what are you doing right now? You know what I mean? I still don't give them no information. Once they finally start asking, because now it turned into from a sales pitch into a job interview. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna ask them all the things I would ask if I was trying to hire them for one of my businesses. I'm gonna be like, man, so you know, what are you out here doing right now? You know what I mean? So that way they open up to me, and then eventually you close it. Which, you know what I mean? I'm about to drop videos on the closing process and all of that anyway.
That's dope.
But the bottom line, y'all, is that it's seduction and it's teamwork.
Okay, yeah, and that's
I was gonna just go off what he was saying real quick. You notice he said he kept working, right? A lot of people, this is what they do. It's 30 days in the business. Day 1 to day 25, they do nothing. Day 25 to day 30, they do everything. They go hard because they were like, oh, I got to get my 3 for the end of the month. No, if right now if you just cruising and then you hit the gas pedal at the end, imagine and you actually doing something. Imagine you do it for all 30 days.
Come on.
All 30 days, gas pedal. You got to get a speeding ticket. That's how hard you want to push on that. People they wait till last month. And the fact that this is why I know people crazy mind frame is the fact what drives you is to be free, not financially free, but free in the business. You don't want to be you more worried about being free in the business than being financially free. I joined this business because I wanted more time, more people, like-minded people in my life, and more money. But y'all are worried about getting more people you don't like in your business, getting free in the business so you can go and then just replacing them so you can keep treating it like a job, having to get 3 every month because you got the wrong people, and then you forget the whole point you joined because you wanted to become financially free while enjoying benefits. And once you remember that, put something right on the wall why you joined, and that's gonna motivate you every day and keep you on track, because a lot of people forget. They wake up and forget what they need to do today. You need to get on the ball. You need to get this rolling.
Well, I mean, like I was saying, I try to give my team a product experience off the rip. I put the thunder in their hand. I make them download text by like, you want to get paid for the ride away from this meeting, right? We're sitting here talking business. You want to get paid on the way home. But the thunder, that's another way to get GB too. Like 4 cases of thunder gives you a 94 volume. Yeah. Hey, yeah, it's like what? 216, 210, with some change.
Man, it's powerful.
Yeah,
They don't keep learning. You joined, yeah, you did that, you paid $99.95, but now it's time to learn how to operate a business if you never did it before. Y'all know O'Shea, I keep using him as an example because he's the perfect sign-up, man. This dude signed up, he went through the training, he went through some personal development, he went through a whole bunch. I tell him, yo, go do this, he do it. And I know for a fact, I don't care if he don't hit F3 this month, I know he's gonna stay simply because he's educated enough to know that this is a better vehicle than anything else. Especially starting from the ground floor. So if when you sign somebody up, that's your responsibility. If you got somebody that's joining you, that trusts you, educate them. That's your job. It's not mine. Don't put me on the phone with them trying to get me to do the same. I did it with you. You remember what happened when you joined. Duplicate it. I know what I'm doing. When you join me, you join somebody that was already successful. Or you join somebody who got some type of success. That's why you joined them. They knew what they were doing. So if they said, hey, go do this, go do that, I'm trying to figure out what makes it so difficult for you to do that as well when another person joined you. Like, what did I do? I welcomed you to the group. I sent you basic training. I told you, hey, go check this out. Go look at this. This is going to equip you better. This is going to do that. That's going to do that. Make sure you plug into the group. Make sure you know this information. It just wasn't a $99.95 process and you done. Because that's what a lot of people do to their teammates that join. Oh, you paid? Oh, we don't. We teammates now.
Like I said something. Like I said, when you can join the business any day, but when you actually start, it's a different day. Like for example, I got a dude. This girl was like, when did you join the business? I mean, when did you start? He was like, yeah, I started in June, and this was in December. I said, what rank are you? Oh, I'm just a D1. I said, no. I said, no. And he joined in June. He started yesterday. That's when he started taking it seriously. You don't join a business and think everything's going to get handed to you. You don't join the business and then wait till the end of the month and say, hey, do you have 3 people for me? And I've never had, you never asked for any help throughout 30 days. Only time you hit me up when you need a person because you think you deserve it because you've been trying. How did I forget that you're in the business? There's no way I forget you in the business. Being around us, I love when people be around me if they're being productive. If you're just around just to be around, you're not doing anything, you're not money motivated as far as changing your life or changing someone else's life, then you don't need to be around us. People just like to be around hanging out, man. You're doing it with broke friends. We ain't trying to be broke today. We're trying to make money, we're trying to help people make money, and we're trying to enjoy a lifestyle with benefits.
Right.
And it's that simple. Oh yeah, we got a question real quick. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, what's going on? So I got some downline and they was running into some problems with basically they would talk to people and then they would be like, you know, the people didn't want to sign up until they for sure had they agreed to sign up. Now, how would you?
Oh, I got that one. I got it. All right, that's a perfect. I'm glad you guys brought that up. Right now, the best advantage everyone in this room has that's starting brand new that has 0 people is leverage. When I first signed up, my leverage was, you know who I am, I know what I'm gonna do, but I don't know what you're gonna do, but I know what I'm gonna do. And I told Shaquille that, Keamber that, and one other person that. And I said, you want to be my first 3. I'm qualifying you to be my first 3 because the first 3 people I get are the first 3 people I'm helping. So right now, while you're thinking about joining my business, I'm going to get 3 other qualified people, and when I actually do something, you're going to be other people because you want to wait for me to do something. You know what I'm doing. I don't know what you're going to do, you don't know what you're going to do because you ain't right now, you're not motivated. But I'm motivated, I know what I'm going to do. So I want to I love you, I trust you, so I want to put you in this position to where you can benefit off my efforts and you can work with me. All I'm asking you is to work with me. You're not in this business alone. We're going to work together. You're going to be in this position where we build down and we're going to get this together. Or you can watch me and we can get it later and you can help the person that I got because I loved you but you wanted to wait until I did something.
Right, and I leveraged the same way, you know, coincidence. I didn't even realize I was doing it. It was just one of those things. When you do something right, your team duplicated automatically. He told me, yo, join. I told him I didn't look, I don't know what this thing is because he didn't explain it. This dude had a whack explanation. It's $100, you need 12, you're gonna get 600, whatever. You know, they got discounts. I'm like, yo, you my boy, I support you. I joined. He was like, yo, I can put people under my people, all I need is 3, so on and so forth. I put people under you, we gonna be in residual. Okay, whatever. $100, nah, it's not gonna break it. I paid into it. So I thought about it because he explained the important parts to me. I was money motivated just like he was. He said I needed 12 people. He only need 3, and after that he's gonna put 3 under us. I said, you know what? If he gonna give me 12 people, then if I got my own 3 and he's still gonna give me 12, that's positioning them to get paid. So I went up to my people. I said, yo, you, her, yo, get on. Yo, Tech, this is he motivated. We both know him. We both know he gonna go hard. How much is it? $100? She got on. Call my sister. How much is it? $100. She got on. I called her debt. Yo, I'm telling you, you gonna get on so you can pay me back. You know, you got. He had $100. He owed me like $120. It's crazy, but he got on. So it was just one of those things. I got my 3 people by leveraging. You better get on because yo, the money train is coming, and my first 3 people gonna get help.
And that brings.
And then I called him. My bad. I called him back. I said, yo, I got 3 people. Now I think about it, I think he gave me 2 out of the 12 we promised because I was building it myself. I made the residual in a week because his strategy was so duplicatable, it only made sense for me to start building this now. So with that being said, starting off is not a bad thing. We all started off.
And there's one more thing like you could do when they broke and whatnot. Like or when they claim they broke. We know everybody got $99. So what we could do is this thing where we say, yo, well, our company accepts a commitment before we accept money. You know what I mean? And then we say, go ahead and do your list. Just go ahead and sign up as a preferred customer for free. And then write me out 25 that will do it, and then 25 that's like gonna tell you hell no, right? And then they write down them 25 of each with the phone number and their relationship status. Is this your brother, your boyfriend, your uncle, your auntie? Then when they get done, we call them. And then we call them back and say, hey, your uncle wants to sign up. Now he can go in my weight room or your weight room. You know what? I just found $99.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And it creates, all those factors creates urgency right now. It creates urgency. It's gonna make people join now and then later because right now they're thinking about, you can think about it, but while you're thinking about it, there's someone else gonna join. Let them know that, hey, I got people lined up. Be confident with you. I don't need you.
Right.
I'm helping you out because I got people about to join.